A frock coat is a man's coat characterized by a knee-length skirt all around the base, popular during the Victorian and Edwardian periods. The double-breasted styled frock coat is sometimes called a Prince Albert after Prince Albert, consort to Queen Victoria. The frock coat is a fitted, long-sleeved coat with a center vent at the back, and some features unusual in post-Victorian dress. These include the reverse collar and lapels, where the outer edge of the lapel is cut from a separate piece of cloth from the main body, and also a high degree of waist suppression, where the coat's diameter round the waist is much less than round the chest. This is achieved by a high horizontal waist seam with side bodies, which are extra panels of fabric above the waist used to pull in the naturally cylindrical drape. The frock coat was originally widely worn in much the same day-to-day professional situations as modern lounge suits, but gradually came to embody the most formal attire, with different variations. One example is that a frock coat for formal wear was always double-breasted with peaked lapels, and came with waistcoat. Until the 1860s, it usually came with black trousers, although starting from that time more common was for it to go with wear charcoal gray, often pin-striped formal trousers. As daily informal wear, the single-breasted frock coat often sported the step, or notched, lapel, and was more common in the early 19th century than the formal model. In the late 19th century, the dress coat, morning coat, and lounge suit all evolved from the frock coat. The dress coat and the morning coat are knee-length coats like the frock coat, and traditionally share the waist seam of the precursor frock coat, but differ in the cut of the skirt, as the frock coat does not have the cut-away front which gives dress coats and morning coats tails at the back. As was usual with all coats in the 19th century, shoulder padding was rare or minimal. The formal frock coat only buttons down to the waist seam, which is decorated at the back with a pair of buttons. A frock coat that buttoned up to the neck, forming a high, stand-up collar, was worn only by clergymen.